put some Well, I've been making one form of sculpture or another since 1995, and I started intensely making the style of sculpture I'm making now in 1997. The enameling process is very interesting because there are 1,000 different variables. There are always surprises. Even the most dedicated and skilled enamelists are surprised on a regular basis at the outcome. I do with this arbor press is just score these lines in, and then I'll go back and hammer out the finished form.
Okay.
And this type of forming is called dapping, where you're stretching the material in some concave surface. You know, I can use wood blocks and sandbags.
Okay.
I actually chuckle to myself about this particular process because in my years in industry, I spent a lot of time as a draftsman on the drawing board, and this particular tool is an electric eraser for the old style of drawing before there were computers. And anyway, I just put an ink style eraser in here and discovered that it works just superbly well for taking this enamel back off. One thing about my work is it's fairly rustic. And in that sense, it's pretty forgiving in regard to design and aesthetics. So, you know, I try not to be too controlling. If I do control too much, I feel like it comes out looking really stiff. Commit to run like what I'm doing. We're going to fire this baby. It's got to reach a temperature of about, you can see how hot it is in here, about 1450 degrees. So another aspect of my work that I really appreciate, and I can see that in the faces of the people that frequent my art fair booth, is that I try and maintain a sense of humor, and instill some whimsy in the aspect of my art. And plus the irony of the subject matter. You know, I carry around a 5-foot long fly that's almost always in my booth, and you know, people have a love-hate relationship with it, but the irony of the subject matter, you know, just makes life a lot lighter. So we'll let that cool and see what it looks like. Okay, see you later. Go play.
And a lot of this, I mean, it just happened.
Saying earlier that all winter, you know, when I'm more or less running production, I'm listening to Buddhically the processes. When I did try and create them that looked silk and drive, it wasn't appealing. So, you know, where the details were just suggested and how professional she was.